Hello gamers! Today I'll be sharing with you guys my quick pick match setup slash how I strategize and set up my team. So let's get started. So before we hop into quick pick match, I would like to share how my account is like currently. This is my only account as I'm a casual player. I have a life. My spending, I would say I'm a minnow at most. I'm definitely not a unit hoarder, unlike many other people, even though this is a gacha game. I'm not a unit hoarder as well as that applies to vision cards too, because if I don't main the elements that I main and don't collect the units regarding to the elements, then I don't see a point of collecting the vision card as well. So, for example, I don't main ice, I don't main lightning, so I didn't summon for Scorpion Sentinel and Mana Bolt. So, how my account has been is just focusing on one element, and recently when I knew Sephiroth was gonna come out, I was like, yo, I'm gonna save my viz and really work on Dark Element because of Sephiroth. And so it's only been the time that as soon as I know Sephiroth's gonna come out during 3rd anniversary was the time I start to focus on Dark as my second element. And as you can see in this picture right here, light is my main element, and my second highest level is dark, being level 30. And so my account leans slightly towards PvE build, such as just multi-raids or raid revival or maybe some guild raids. Yeah, that's pretty much my account leads towards to, other than focusing on 2 elements. And how my playstyle regarding to this game is doing dailies, I do monthly tokens, I do elemental quest clears, background farming trust stones, maybe background from some other stuff, some recipes if I need to, and make sure I get my monthly loot. So that means Alchris Chambers, get the Blossom Paradise, Saturday Brutal Red things, another Blossom, and then Selection Quest, some Elemental Awakening Prisms, maybe a Fragment of Thought, things like that. I just try to get my monthly loot, it's how I call it. And maybe if I see some meta units coming up, such as the ones in JP, such as Astrius, Sephiroth, Flag Classy, I'll summon them also. And I might also summon some handsome looking Husbandos. That means Summer Jaden, even though I don't main wind elements, but Summer Jaden's handsome, so I summoned him. So here is my unit review from each element. I have put in 2 pages because I cannot fit 8 elements in 1 page, so if it seems crowded, apologize, but this is fire elements. You see only Luartha is 120, the rest is not max build. My ice, I got Velas because meta, and he's also handsome, and Laswell handsome, and other units I just don't build them. These 2 107 units because of PvE chaining capabilities, so I built them to have 2000 max damage. And then for water, Titus was free, so I built him up to max. Ray Chest because of PvE, Astrius because of meta, Eldira because she's free, and these two because of PvE stuff. Emelus because I got lucky recently, and Hopping to Wind, Black Lassie because she's really good PvE wise. Halloween Leela, Meta, Tifa for free, Summer Jaden, Husbando, and then Sottily, I'm working on him right now. And then for Earth, I've got Oberon because he was really popular last year. Noctis because he's handsome, Moraga he's free, Ketone she's free, and Resnick because I like her kit for PvE, and Lightning, Federica because I have her a long time ago, and Sid, slow build him, and that's pretty much the 6 elements that I don't main. And this is my second page of my units. Put them bigger because I main these elements. So recently got Yuna last year during the rerun, Alosong and Valivor, Elena, Locke, Golden Evasion combo, Lucio for free, Summer Kilfei because she was a great PvE unit, Cecil like really great like Brave aura machine like because of its TMR, and he's free. Sakura because I really like her kit, Light and Lightning kit in her kit, so really good. Warrior of Light because I need a light tank and I didn't have Engelbert built. And yeah, that's my main element for since the start, I would say. And for Dark, I'm shifting my focus on Dark. I've got Lynx on Ice because I voted for her last year, and so I made my promise and I pulled her. And Halloween Lucia got lucky with the Visior. I was trying to get the 20% Visior back, and I told myself to only spend like, I don't know, maybe 20k, and I got her within that amount, so that's why I got her, slow building her. And Kane because he's one of my favorite units from FF4. Dark Fina because I used it on Select UR banner. Boldila because I was lucky, and Pronto was free. Garble just slow building, and that's pretty much every single unit that I own that's kind of working on / maxed out currently. So about this quick pick match, the map, it's on Mountain Road 2, and it's got some slopes, and it's not a very big map in my opinion. Looking at the appearance, maybe 2 turns buff and the enemy will, start to attack you. And although there are no cost restrictions on this map, what's annoying is the rules. You gotta have like nullify courage, nullify raise, nullify re-raise, nullify haste, nullify charm, and no reaction skills. So I'm like, this is so much rules, what am I gonna do? And so I start strategizing here. But then what's unfortunate is my account's main element is light. So as you can see, I had Locke 120, I have Alina 120, I had Yuna 120, but she can't cast her re-raise on her teammates. Alina is just gonna get one shot, squishy, no courage. You see this Eliza here, she can do guarantee hits, so she's gonna get one shot, Luck's gonna get one shot. And Summer Kilfei because she's weak to missile as well, and she's kind of weak to physical damage overall, so it's bad for mono ice. And her kit, other than her low AP throwing axe move, other stuff, she's short range, and since I can't use Locke, he's gonna get one shot. Elena, she's gonna get one shot, and Yuna, she can't use her re-raise buff on other teammates. So even if I have Summer Kilfei, she's just not gonna have any synergy. And this video I was showing to show you why light team won't work on this series of quick pick match. So looking at the video we've just seen, Mono Ice like sniping both Locke and Violet in just one shot with guaranteed hits. Lena and Locke isn't just gonna work at all because they are like suitable for evasion and they don't do much tanking at all. Sure, you can say because that team didn't have a tank to aggro those Mono Ice people, but honestly, even if I replace Warrior of Lights or Engelbert in one of those teammates, I think that because those two tanks had such a slow agility, I don't think they'll make it in time to like get to the middle of the battlefield. So and plus they have Barrage, and if they get hit Barrage, they're just gonna die in one shot, so no chance. I'm gonna use Light, just not at all. So the next thing I did as a research is I made this chart sort of thing with every single element in the game. I look for UR units without Courage and Reraise, and looking at the account, my fire team, only my Luarthas built, so fire is not gonna work. I don't have Alaya, so ice is not gonna work either. I don't have snow. And when my Jaden is not maxed, he's at 115, so that's not gonna work. I really want, when I participate in quick pick, I really want all my teammates to be maxly built, so 120, because having 115 is just like missing a key piece. Like you'll miss out stats, you'll miss out the level 25 job skill, and so it's really beneficial to get the max level. So and I don't have June, so win team, I just I need to find the missing pieces. And Earth, there's just nothing to say about Earth. Like with Wind being so like popular in the quick pick, Earth is just not gonna be an option. And I only had Oberon like built to max. Sure, you can say Noctis, but I feel like Noctis is like only good against like niche matches like Lightning, and I feel like Noctis desperately needs a +6 weapon upgrade, a new set of like updated mastery, and later down the line, level 140 reincarnation. I think that's what, like in general, like old collaboration units need. And so for Lightning, obviously not gonna be viable for me because don't have Lightning, don't have Cloud. My Ibarra is like level 30, my Charlotte is like 107, I think. And the only unit I have maxed for Lightning element is Red. So lightning's not gonna work. For water, don't have Laura, don't have Celeste. Sure, I have Astrius and Eldira, but like I said, water kind of needs a tank, and I don't have any tanks available for my account. So that left me for dark, because like I said, I don't have Jaden builds fully maxed, and it's just light's not gonna work. And lastly, dark. I have been putting my main focus on dark since knowing Sephiroth's gonna come out during the 3rd anniversary. So I have built, I'm slowly building Lucia. She's at 115. Don't have Joker, don't have Ruin Stern, and I had to use Black Rose Helena, and Lynx on Ice is at 115 too, and I really don't feel like using Lynx on Ice because she's not maxed. So that's all for the slide. I just don't know what to do. I'm just so confused at this point. So I changed my way of thinking right here. So this has been a few days after Quick Pick Match started. I am currently in Platinum 2, and the opponents I've met, here are 6 different teams, and 5 of the 6 teams, as you can see on the screen, are mono ice. And looking at ice, there is Alaya, like all 5 of them. There is Eliza / Velis, and there has to be 4 Snows and 1 Freyevia. So Ice Missile is like a guarantee. And 2 wind teams on the bottom left and the top right. 2 dark teams on top left and bottom middle. And 2 lightning teams on top, middle, and bottom right. And so looking at those teams, I'm like thinking, okay, what can be their weaknesses? Ice is like pretty straightforward, missile defense. Alaya, Eliza, Snow, all weak to magic. Luckily, Alaya and Eliza, their reaction abilities are reflex, and so with the rules, it kind of helps me to guarantee hit them. They're not evasive, and their reaction skill is like nullified, so I can just, as long as I can reach the ice team, then that's the best way to counter their weakness. And for wind, most common matchups I've seen is June, Black Glassy. The 3rd one, it can be Sadali, but Sadali has his kit has Charm on his Limit Burst, and also Reraise. So that's why Sadali is not as common for wind. Sometimes I see Summer Jaden shown up to replace Sadali, and I feel like wind team for me is the hardest to counter, because not like ice, it's just missile, but wind is very like diverse in all attack style. We got Flag Glassy with the Pierce, we got Sadali, a mixture of magic and missile. June is a physical tank, but she can do like decent damage. She can do annoying like a Storm Rend, which lowers agility and AoE. So, and plus Sadali and Flat Glassy both have AoE and as well as units, like single target attacks. So finding a weakness is particularly difficult in my opinion. And as for Summer Jaden, he's such a far away unit, like just being like his passives has like +2 range. I have the most difficult time putting on a wind counter other than, Pierce Strike. So if you know any like wind counters but not using Ice Team to counter wind, then yeah, you can please let me know, because I really don't have a clue like with my account how to counter wind, because I don't have any ice, and this is all I could think of for wind counter. And then for dark, most common teams I've seen is Bold Leela, Dark Halloween Lucia, and Dark Fina. Sometimes I see Ruinstern. Sometimes I see Joker. So Dark team is easier counter than Wind. Like thinking of a counter, easier than Wind. Basically, Leela and Joker guaranteed like weak to Pierce. And for Halloween Lucia, obviously weak to Magic because of her 7.5k physical shield barrier. As for Dark Fina, she is weak to Missile, I think. So, and they're close ranged, and so I think that if your team is far away enough from the Dark team, kill them quickly before they can reach you, and that's how you beat Dark team, in my opinion. And lastly, we have Lightning at the top right. Lightning is a rough one as well, kind of, because Lightning is, again, kind of versatile like Wind. We've got Cloud, we got Lightning. They both have missile and slash capabilities, as well as Ibarra, Renan, and Skahal. Those three have magic attacks. They both have AoE based and unit single target based, but leaning more towards AoE. So my recommendation is to build slash missile if against Cloud and Lightning, magic AoE resistance if against people like Skahal, Renan, and Ibarra. And based on the research I looked for, all those Lightning units are basically weak to Strike and obviously Earth. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've come up with for my strategy. So here I'll be showing my team setup and the initial placement. So first slots we have Warrior of Light, second Locke, and third Starlight Elena. When we get to the map, we can see Warrior of Light and Locke, first and second slot, are concentrated at the left side of the map, while Elena is far on the right of the map. Looking at the aerial view, there are a lot of boxes there, and looking at the opponent's side of the map, I think it will be like a symmetrical between the upper side and the lower side, so you can see really slowly. Back to our side, you can see there are 6 on the right that you can pick, a whole bunch more on the left. So thinking how I put my team, so here I got my slot 1, slot 2, and slot 3. So yeah, a whole range of height from 1 to 4. Depending on where you place your units. Yeah, I was just like playing around and switching little spots, and I start checking their agility. And Locke's agility is at 119, while Elena 125 and Warrior of Light 95. And I find that if you place your units close to each other, their agility will increase. So if 2 units with the max unit affinity are within 2 range of each other in the initial placement, then those 2 will have +5 agility. So if 3 units are together, then +10. That's my experience. And since Locke has the highest agility, I'm thinking, maybe put Locke and walk to Warrior of Light and Elena, do his AoE buff surrounding himself. And that's also another thing. You have to understand what their AI is like. You gotta understand well. Like Elena usually goes with Courage, Warrior Light usually goes with Brave Presence or Shield or whatever. block goes with Reraise, goes with, it can be the evasion because of the rules. So yeah, you should understand, maybe do like a little experimental test before you do your battles. That's pretty much all the tips I can give. Please let me know what you think. Put a lot of time into this video. It's certainly really challenging for me, but I'm glad I made it to the end. It's like a 30-minute video, but worth it. Completely worth it. Learn a lot of things. So thank you for the inspiration. I had a lot of fun. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, let me know how you think. Have a good day. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.